Hello everyone. Today we have the Nuestra Magia, our magic secret layer. Kind of excited for this one. Latino heritage and all that. So, and also I'm joined by my wife today. Actually, go ahead and say hi.
Hi, everyone.
Resident
Latina here.
There we go.
To offer my opinion on this exciting secret layer drop.
Yeah. So let's take a peek at this little Easter egg that I caught on the back here. Is there's actually a flip flop or a chancla that's being tossed, which is kind of hilarious. Here, let's just dive in and take a peek at what these cards actually look like.
I really appreciate how the cover has those really bright accents. Looks like Mexican folk art inspired.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I'm a big fan of the hummingbirds as well.
Oh, I didn't notice that. All right, here, let me jump into this. So it says here, sweeten your day, spice up your deck.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
And this says muchas gracias on it.
I love that.
That's pretty cool, actually.
I love the colors on this.
Nothing else in here. And then here are the cards themselves. So let's take a peek. All right, so right off the bat, unfortunately, I'm noticing that this top card is a little damaged there in the upper left, which is making it a little sad, but this card is La Abuela Siempre Generosa, or Tireless Provisioner. I suppose that's not like a super great translation because it translates to like the grandmother forever generous. Tireless Provisioner, I suppose it's kind of the same deal, right? Creature elf scout that has landfall. Whenever land you control enters, you create a food token or a treasure token, so you get a choice. And she's a 3/2, so it's going to be great for landfall if you want to take a peek at it. I was just saying that it came in a little damaged, unfortunately, in the upper left. And then the next card that we got is called La Abundancia de Yukashu. I don't know. Or Sylvan Library. So very pretty card, great reprint. Obviously, it's played in, Commander quite a bit and in CEDH. So this is definitely going into my Necrobloom deck, I think is where I'm going to toss it. But it's an enchantment. At the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand, draw on this turn, and then for each of those cards, you pay 4 life or put the top card on top of your library. Or put the card on top of your library. It's a lot, but check this out. It's
beautiful card. Love the colors.
Isn't that kind of neat?
Yeah.
I like it. And then we have Pastor de Selva. So we have an ancient Greenwarden. So 4 and 2 green for an elemental that has a reach. And you can play lands from your graveyard. So it's got that Crucible of Worlds ability. And if a land entering causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time, and it's a 5/7.
Love the fantastical vibe on this one.
Right? I can appreciate how like this deer is like glowing. It's got that whole kind of radiant thing going on. I like that a lot, actually. That's pretty cool.
Me too. Big fan.
Yeah. And then next one is called La Danza del Pueblo, Expressive Iteration. So a better translation would be the village dance or the town dance, right? It's a sorcery. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, put one of them on the bottom of your library, and exile one of them. You may play the exiled card this turn. Expressive Iteration is always going to be a good card, like no matter what format you play it in, but this is pretty cool if you want to take a peek at that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love the vibrant colors.
Yeah, it's got a lot of motion in it. Yeah, right? You almost have to like really take a look at it closely, just to kind of appreciate everything that's going on. All right, so that's a neat one. And then this one is called La Madre Tierra, and it's a 3 and a Gruul. We know this one. It's a Xenagos, god of revels. So it's a legendary enchantment creature god, indestructible. As long as your devotion to red and green is less than 7, La Madre Tierra, or Xenagos in this case, isn't a creature. So I can kind of appreciate that they're still including the name of or like the Spanish name of the card in this case. Although we know it's Xenagos, God of Revels. Beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gains haste and gets +X until end of turn, where X is that creature's power. So, what do you think of this one?
That's really cool. Might be my favorite so far, actually.
Yeah, it's a really cool composition. I like the kind of purple
Galaxy.
I don't even know. Yeah, it's kind of like a galaxy scape in the background or whatever. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
She knows all because she is all. I like that.
Intense.
Yep. Then we got Chancla Relámpago, or Lightning Greaves. Chancla itself is like a flip-flop. Or
Sandal.
like a sandal or a thong, I guess. Trying to keep it PG. So it's a Lightning Greaves. Great reprint here. So 2 generic for an artifact equipment. Equipped creature has haste and shroud, and you equip it for 0. Come back. I just want to talk. It's pretty funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, I've definitely been hit by these chanclas before growing up more than once. And I don't know if the camera's doing a really good job of picking up the foiling, but it is actually really nice. And I was a little concerned that maybe some of the colors were going to look muted, because I've seen that happen before with foiling, but no, this looks fantastic. And the cards aren't pringled either. Like, they're actually in really good shape, so I might ask you to toss those in those sleeves, if you could for me. And then up next is Soul Ring. So 1 generic for an artifact. You tap it,
cool.
and you add 2 colorless. If you play Commander, or if you play Magic, you know what Soul Ring is.
Big card.
Right. It says, Sue wanders the sky, hoping to steal a glance at his love Chia. When we see them reunite, it is a time for celebration. So some sort of mythology going there.
Definitely.
I'm not sure. I'm personally not familiar with it, but it looks like it may be some sort of like Mesoamerican, Mayan, Aztec, something.
I would guess that for sure.
Yeah. Very pretty. It's a cool looking Soul Ring. And then we have a food token with, looks like it's tamales. We got some Sprite in the background. Bunch of just like different foods, some empanadas back there. I'm surprised I don't see any tacos. There's churros.
Ooh.
And stuff. Some ice cream, sorbete, or whatever. It says, we have chuchitos, tamales, granizas, churros, empanadas. Oh, because the people that like sell food when I went to El Salvador, like 6 a.m. you would always have people selling food, and they'd be just like yelling it out.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Like street vendors.
Yeah, street vendors and stuff. Is pretty cool. So that's kind of neat. What's on the back of this? Oh, interesting. It's just a normal Magic the Gathering back on it. I think that's a unique thing for tokens. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And then for treasure, we have token artifact treasure. Sacrifice this token, add 1 mana of any color. And it says, I suddenly realized when I saw all the memories on the walls that I also carry them in my veins. And it looks like it's looks like a Hispanic kid staring at a wall of like different memories and stuff. Pretty cool. Like old photos and whatnot. And it looks like some of them are like in black and white.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I don't know, this dude almost looks like he's Spanish himself. Well, I mean, everyone's got
that looks like the
history.
Stairs to the basement of my house.
Oh yeah. Yeah, your folks kind of have a setup like that, huh? That's cool. And then we have, this is the secret layer. It's Ya Viene el Coco. What is that? Ya Viene el Coco?
Isn't that like a mythical creature?
Maybe. I thought it was Cucuy though.
Oh yeah, I think that's what I might be thinking.
No, I'm not familiar with this one. I'll have to look it up. But one in the red, it's Tibalt's Trickery with probably some of the scariest artwork I've ever seen in this game. You can read what Tibalt's Trickery does. It's way too much text to even like read over, but I'm a little surprised that they didn't do like a Chupacabras or like La Llorona or something.
Maybe because I think they've done Chupacabra before. But I don't know.
Chupacabra.
I don't know if they've done Llorona before. But.
Yeah. But yeah, this is what comes with this particular secret layer. Again, it's called Nuestra Magia, or Our Magic. So there it is. I'm not sure if there are more like secret layer cards that come with. potentially other cards if you buy multiples of these. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool. I think I'm pretty happy with the way that the cards look. They look great. I think the only thing I'm a little sad about is this one came in damaged, so I might have to hit up WOTC and see if they maybe can replace it. Just 'cause
Yeah,
it's
for
already,
sure.
like, yeah.
It's obviously damaged.
Yeah, and it's a good card too, but you know what? They look sick, and you will definitely be seeing them in some upcoming gold fishing videos and yeah, some other stuff. Anyway, if you want to watch any of my other videos, I actually have a gold fishing video that you can check out right here. And for everyone else, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think about the secret layer. And if you're interested in picking it up, let me know. And yeah, appreciate all of you. Catch you in the next one.
Thanks for watching.